I don't think he's going to remember me, but maybe I should go visit him. He's in Kansas City and, bring some pictures and sit down with him. And she's like, he can't talk. He cannot speak. He can't take care of himself. He can't clean himself. He can't go to the bathroom.
Did he have a stroke? Or does he have just
this crazy, severe dementia that just set in. And it's like...
Is it organic, though?
Yeah. And it's what's the prognosis? And it's there's nothing. He's supposed to have died 6 months ago, and he's still alive. Sorry.
Is she about his age? I mean, is she...
I'm trying to keep it together. She's younger. And I'm sorry. I knew I'd do this. He was just such a guy that was such a life force, and I hadn't seen him,
When was the last time you talked to him?
He was over at my house. We were eating sushi. He was going on cruise ships and, performing and doing everything. And
turn to something else.
Yes, thanks. Oh, let it God. Turn. And now it's okay? He doesn't talk, he doesn't walk, he doesn't do anything. He's a vegetable, basically. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, what's the deal? And well, he's supposed to be dead, but now they think maybe he's going to go on, but there's no long-term anything. He's just he wouldn't be able to communicate, and his wife has such a great spirit. I'm like, wow, because she had to take care of him, and she's like, I'm just thankful for the years that we had. She's not bitter. She's not upset. She's not cursing, God or anyone else. She's just like, I'm so thankful that he came into my life. And I just thought, God, what a woman. I mean, and it made me think, we all should adopt that. I mean, we all should, she's like, we had 15 great years together. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I thank God that he came into my life, and that's where I'm at with it. And I was like, wow. So I'm going to try to get out and see him, but he's not going to know me, obviously, and he's not going to be able to communicate with me. But I was sort of prepared for him not being able to remember me, but I didn't know he was completely just gone. And it's really, it's worse than being gone, because this could go on for 10 years, of just complete nothing. She doesn't want that either, but it's so weird because I was out of touch and they weren't able to get hold of me, and I was not able to get these little incremental updates. It was so sudden for me. I was like, he was, Mr. Life of the Party, Mr. Good Looking, he wasn't an accountant for a law firm or something. He was a juggler. He was a unicycle riding, juggling performer who,
it's almost absurd.
Yes, loved to have fun and just had this great spirit and just magnanimous and just easy and friendly. And, he was one of these guys who, when I met him, he was, in show business, and I was a struggling carpenter, and I marveled at his life and what he did and all the travel, and they got to I'd go see him in Las Vegas, go open for Johnny Mathis, and he'd take me backstage, take a picture with Johnny Mathis, and all that stuff, and then at a certain point I got much more successful than he did. But he always just enjoyed it. Like he wasn't, he never held a grudge or was like, some people get catty about,
right.
I was here first, I did, and now you've passed me, and now we're not talking anymore. He was always, he loved it. He loved my success. So, just a great spirit that will be missed. And his wife is Susan. Is just an angel.